Okay, well we're going to try and do an unboxing of the Vevor Honey Extractor, one of them. Unbox it, get it set up, see how it goes. First, the honey extractor, got it for a great price. Figured we'd try it out. We got the electric one, didn't, for a little bit more money. Figured, well, still want a crank. A lot of people use the cranks, the first one, just so they can get into maybe a higher end product. We can use it for a couple years. Hives won't be producing too much. There's the legs. Now I've seen legs that are more substantial, and I've seen legs that are not as substantial, so we'll see how those do when we get extracting. We're hoping to get this thing up and running, so this weekend we can actually do some extracting of what few frames we're going to have this year. We may get 5 or 6, we shall see. Stick the legs on it. I'm assuming we're going to have to grease. Even though it's evening, right now it's about 90-some degrees, so it's kind of warm in the shed after being closed up all day. I do like the fact that it has these welded on. We'll see how good those hold up. I've heard some people sometimes have problems with ones that do that, others don't, but at least that's all on the outside. And the tank looks like it's in good shape. No dents, so that's a plus, considering we've had it a while and I haven't even opened it up. So in the bag, doesn't really say how many are supposed to be in there. So I've said the motor, speed knob is here, which we'll show you in a sec. The lid's down in there, the barrel body, support legs, and here's the screws and the honey valve or gate. One thing I did hear about these, even though these are, I can't see it that way, maybe you can see it this way. These are concave, so when the honey flows out, doesn't collect in the middle, it'll go to the sides. But because of the way these are made, you still end up with maybe about 1/4 of an inch of honey all the way around. Like I was saying, there's about 1/4 of an inch here of depth because this is up that far. So there's going to be honey down there. You got to tip it up while you're trying to get more honey out later after it fills up. Probably the next one I'll get when it's a bottom feed down here. And it's concave the other way, it comes out the other way, cone like this, so it all feeds down to there. There's a gasket in here, right here. This just goes on and tightens up. Assuming you want this up this way, so you open it up like that. I don't think you want it like that, get it in the way of your honey dripping out. Not quite sure how that works. That'll go on like that. I gotta take that stuff out of the inside before we can do that. Okay, pretty simple, just got a washer and a bolt. It's starting to get too late in June for us to wait any longer. I don't want to get a hive beetle problem on the hives, and not really anything coming in, so that way I can start feeding these hives for the summer, this part of the summer, until we maybe get something later on. Let's get the motor off. Pull this out. 2 bees in here visiting me. Yeah, that's where your honey's gonna go, bees. Thought I was hearing them. Guess they smell my bee suit. Controller looks fairly decent. On off and the speed control, variable speed control. So we'll try that out here in a minute once we get this hooked up, see how that works. I know it's not a high-end one, but hey, if it gets it started, I'll be happy. That's what I should actually stick this back in there. 90 on here, it starts making this is 100. Towards you so you can see it. Again, it's the Vevor electric honey tractor 2448 frame honey extractor. So I guess it'll take 2 or 4 full frames or 4 8 medium frames, depending on how you put it in there. Which we'll figure that out. Guess that's it.